Made a little notification about my live, but I put the wrong time and it wouldn't let me change it. So I had to delete it, and now there's no link to the live. I don't know what we're gonna do on the live. I'm thinking about going down to a local bar to see if they're gonna be supporting Kamala. I think it's a bar for Q's. Q dogs. They said they're eating the dogs. It's for the dogs. There are Q's and there are dogs. So that apparently the Q's and the dogs and the rough and the tumble will be having a function downtown. And they're saying they're going to support Kamala and No Balls Timmy. Tiny Timmy. So we might go there. We might get ready to go there. We're just going to celebrate the votes, We're going to go, my son and I are going to go vote in the morning, first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, we're going to vote in the morning. Come to the live and kick it on live. We're going to see what pops off. I didn't know how to do the notification correctly, so, excuse me, sorry about that. I don't know. Election will be huge. My wins will be huge. It'll be a landslide for me. Of course, I'll be winning by a landslide. Obviously, I'm the best president that's ever existed. They said no one's been able to run the country and get the country together. When I was the president, the country was the most together that it's ever been. It's never been that together. The country has not ever been together in the way that it was together when I was the president, and I did so many things for so many people. I've done more for Puerto Ricans than Ricky Martin when he came out. He did come out. He was in. They said he was in, and then he came out of there. And so I've done more for them. I've done that exactly. I've done so much for the blacks. Some of the blacks don't want to acknowledge what I've done. They want to vote for Kamala. They want to say she's our girl. We're going to vote for her. But that's crazy. I think it's nuts that they would do that, when clearly I'm the one who gave them the $1,200. Many of the blacks said no one's ever given them $1,200. And even though I held it up because I didn't want to give it to the blacks, Nancy Pelosi forced me, and then I got all the credit. So I'm like, the blacks, they aren't that smart. They don't even know who gave them the $1,200. They're so happy to have $1,200. They said we've never had that much money at one time. Many of the blacks had never had $1,200 all at once. They didn't know what to do. Some of them bought golden teeth with it. And I like gold. I like to make my toilets gold, staircases gold, everything gold. Many of the blacks bought golden teeth because of the checks that I gave them. So remember that when you go and vote tomorrow. Who's the one who gave you all the $1,200 at one time? You didn't have to spend it on child support or anything. And you got golden teeth because of me. Remember that. Remember that, blacks. And then we have the women. Of course, we have the women. The women are acting like I haven't done anything for them. I single-handedly canceled Roe v. Wade. And now you can't get access to health care. You can't get it. You need to ask your husband, even if you don't have one. Ask someone else's husband then, whether or not you can do things to your body. I did that for you. You're welcome. You're welcome, ladies. You are welcome. They're saying that I rigged the election. Of course I did. Honestly, truly, did you think that I was going to just let this black girl beat me? I have all these tech guys helping me, working behind the scenes. Elon. I love you, Elon. I'll see you later on, boo. Elon, everyone's helping me. I won every swing state. Not one swing state voted blue. Everyone donated money. Where did your money go? Poof, into the air. It's part of my legal defense. Now, too little, too late. Did you think that I was just gonna lose? I was gonna just sit back and take it? I'm talking about rigging elections, stealing votes, stop the steal, stop the vote. Hey. Did you think that I was above stealing an election if that's all I've been talking about? Honestly, you guys are silly. Of course I cheated. Why wouldn't I cheat? Whatever I have to do to win. All I do is win. Bigly, you guys know how I win. You guys know how I win. And for the Hispanic guys who voted for me, the essays, como estas? You're the first to go. Congratulations. You thought you were white? You're not. You're not. And secondly, black guys, what were you doing? I was supposed to have the majority of the black guys. You guys, you failed me. I don't understand that. But white girls, listen, as long as you have office chair butts and you look like 12-year-old boys, we love you. We love you. We love your enthusiasm for being a domestic servant. We appreciate it. Listen guys, this is what I'll say. All my rich friends who helped me, I got your back. The poor whites, nothing's gonna change. You're gonna continue in the same, listen, business as usual. And some are saying the MAGA people aren't showing this excitement that we thought we would see once they won the election. They were locked and loaded to storm the Capitol, and now there's nothing to storm. Stormy? Ooh. I'm sorry you don't get to beat any people up. I'm sorry you don't get to shoot any black people. You can still shoot black people, guys. I'm gonna back the blue. Except when the blue wants to arrest me for things that I've totally done. Except then. We're for law and order unless the law and order keeps us out of power, and then we're against it. It's very simple. You guys are making things more complicated than they are. White power. Golden shower. I don't know. They're saying that there are pictures of Melania being spread all around Russia. Nudie pictures, naked pictures. Why would Vladimir Putin do that? He's supposed to be my friend. Honestly though, this is honestly the first time I've seen Melania naked since she caught me paying off prostitutes and porn stars. So I was actually glad to see her body. Melania's always been a hot piece of ass. Even though she can't stand me, politics is tough. Things are tough. I met with Joe Biden and it was so boring I could barely stay awake. And I said, the transition is going to be smooth as my comb over. Smooth as my beautiful skin, tight skin, beautiful skin I have. They say I have some of the most beautiful skin that's ever existed. No man has been as pristine as I am. And honestly, now that I've won, I feel kind of let down, like, I don't know, it's too much. It's boring, honestly. Running the country is not fun business. Everyone thinks they're going to be rich all of a sudden. Listen, I'm just trying to stay out of prison. I don't want to go to prison. I don't think I'd be very good at prison. Although I probably would end up being the president of the prison because they would recognize how beautiful and intelligent I am. No one's smarter than me. I'm the best one that's ever been president. As a matter of fact, I think that after me, there really shouldn't be another president. I'm not saying that I should be the president forevermore. I'm just saying that no one else should be the president except for me. And then maybe it will pass it down through my bloodline like they do over in Europe. They do that in Europe. Bigly. They've been doing it for centuries. Many generations have done it. And they're saying that Rudy Giuliani is getting online begging for money, and I just think that's crazy because when I get online and I beg for money, well, I think it's crazy when someone else does it except for me. No one should do it for me except for me because he's making it look like I'm not taking care of my own. And I never do, honestly. Honestly, I never do and I never will. I'm really all about myself and that's how it works. The problem with Kamala is that she wants us to care about other people and she doesn't realize Americans only care about themselves. I won because I was on a platform of individuals only caring about themselves. And she thought that we cared about others. What a fool. She's been a beautiful fool. I love her so much. I want her to come and work in my cabinet. Maybe she could be the Secretary of Sexy. I'd be the first one with that. No one's had that before. No other president has had a Secretary of Sexy. And I think that I could be Fitz and she could be Carrie. It would be a beautiful thing. She just come into the White House sometimes and break me off a little sample of little chocolate in my milk, as it were, if you will, bigly. I'm hearing that you guys are worrying about who I'm gonna have in my cabinet. You're worrying about my cabinet? Listen. My cabinet is gonna be stocked, locked, and loaded with people who's gonna kiss my ass from here to New Mexico. People whose asses that I owe a kissing to because they've bailed me out of stuff that you guys will never find out about. Okay? Excuse me. My cabinet is going to be loaded like a welfare mom on food stamp day. You guys aren't going to be able to contain the things that I've got planned for this country, including stepping on the necks of everyone who's come against me and everyone who's refused to believe that I am the most intelligent, beautiful, and wonderful mind that's ever existed and the savior of America. I'm what America needs, baby. I'm what America's always needed. A white man with small hands and a band of idiots ready to take over, kick ass, take names, and hit dames. You guys are so jealous of me because I've won so many elections. They say that I've been the president more times than anyone's ever been the president of these United States. And everyone's happy that I won. No one regrets what they've done. No one is looking up and Googling how they can change their votes. Those idiots didn't know what the Affordable Care Act is. It doesn't matter. Just let me do whatever I want. Don't ask me any questions. Don't worry your pretty little heads about the details. Don't you just want another Miller Lite? Guys, listen. Everything's gonna be great. I'm not going to prison. I'm gonna get my friends who are in prison out of prison. Reparations for January 6th victims. They were victims of a system who are just trying to have a fair and clear election that only can result in me winning, or else it's fake. Fake news. Bigly fake. And all of you guys are mad. You guys are mad that I'm the president again. I'm gonna have cabinet positions that no one's ever seen before. My spray tanner is gonna be Secretary Hotness. Okay. The guy who secretly trades my stocks under the table is gonna be the financial secretary of the world. I'm gonna make Vladimir Putin my bitch, as he should be. Elon thinks that he bought the United States. That's fake news because I don't even own it. And I just told him that I did. That guy believes anything. He's actually getting on my nerves. I'm kind of sick of him. A lot of misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation that's come out about people sending a duty to warn letter. Republicans, Judases. You guys love the Bible so much, you Bible people will love that reference. Judases sending Kamala a duty to warn that I cheated. Hello, everyone knows that I cheated. And what are you guys going to do about it? You know, it's like the Republicans, we are like the narcissist boyfriend. We always get the girl, even though we're an asshole every single time. They love it. They love being mistreated by an asshole. And you Democrats are the good guy. You're the good guy who just wants to take her out on a date and feed her grapes after we've already run a train on her. You guys don't understand. How things work around here. We can be bought and sold. The game is to be sold and not told. And actually, you guys, once I fully become president, and I'm president now and forevermore, I don't want to hear any more talk about these elections, about fraud, about prison, about felonies and such. Guys, I'm going to be loading up my cabinet with all of my friends, everybody who's going to support me. And you guys are going to be losers sitting outside the gate, wondering why you can't get in. How are you going to complain from outside the Senate when you can't even get in, Democrats? Please explain that to me. And furthermore, everyone who has a problem, there's no reason to be alarmed. There's no reason to recount any votes. There's no reason to look into anything. It's over with. You guys let it go. Why are you bringing up the past? That's so childish of you. It's over. We won bigly, just like I said we would. By any means necessary. I think that's Malcolm X. You blacks should like that bigly. So we won fair and square. There's no need to do an investigation. I'm tired of being investigated. Why don't you guys just chill? Take a chill pill. I'll call Bill Cosby. Are you guys ready to have a big dog in office? They're saying they don't want a puppy. They want a big dog, big Trump dog. And that's who it is, baby. You guys ready? Are you guys ready for January? The first order of business is USA's. You're out of here. We're getting rid of all the Mexican, all the Hispanics, everybody who's brown, all the Muslims, all of the jalapenos. Everybody who doesn't belong here is going. If you're from a country like Russia, perhaps somewhere in Europe, you're fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We're talking about criminals. Criminals! We want the criminals out of the country. Not like one with 34 felonies. Like, I can be the president. Listen, you guys, stop it. Just because I have a few felonies, that doesn't make me a criminal because I'm not brown. I'm not brown. So I can't be a criminal if I am the president of the United States. And I'm getting all my cases dismissed. I'm getting all my cases dismissed just because I paid off a couple of porn stars. What would you do if you were in my position? If you were a man in my position and you had broads and dames trying to tell all your business of the things that they sucked out of your orifices, you might want to pay them off and tell them to zip those lips up. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You guys, you're judging because you've never been in that position. If you had money, if you had access, you'd be doing it too. And you're just mad because you can't. Losers. You're a loser because you've never paid off a porn star. How many porn stars have you had to pay off? You're a loser. And yes, I'm doing mass deportation. I'm using the military. We're going to have tanks rolling down American streets to get rid of all those criminals, not the white criminals, but the brown ones. You're saying they come here to work and find jobs. Well, we don't like that because then you got to pay them. And we don't like to pay our people. I don't pay my people. And I'm never going to. I don't have to now because I'm the president of the United States forevermore. And I'm always going to be the president from here on out. I'm going to abolish elections. I'm going to abolish only 2 terms. I should serve infinity terms. To infinity and beyond. And just because I'm 80 years old and I'm an old wrinkly white man doesn't mean I don't still have plenty of years left to ruin what's left of America. And I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. And blacks, you're not far behind the essays. We're gonna figure out a way to get you back over there to Zimbabwe or wherever the fuck you came from. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get rid of you guys too. We're gonna make this country great again. We're gonna make everything amazing. Bigly. We're doing everything bigly this term. I'm not holding anything back. I'm going balls to the walls. No, Tim. Little jokey joke. You didn't quite make it, did you, Timmy? That's my dad. That's my loser. We're gonna have all kind of hot, sexy models, porn stars, dames, broads. We're gonna have them all here. We're gonna have everybody here doing everything for me. My whole cabinet. I got Linda McMahon. I'm gonna have Vince McMahon over education. I'm gonna have The Rock. The Rock is gonna be over national security because that guy kicks ass. I'm gonna put Hulk Hogan in charge of, even though his roof is gone, it doesn't matter. He kicks ass. He's an ass kicker. He should be over the military. It's settled. I settled it right now. Hulk Hogan over the military, guys. Write that down. And listen. I've already come up with so many unique ideas of what I want to do. I want to put sandboxes at every McDonald's because one thing I want to do when I'm eating my nuggets is play in the sand. Innovative. I've got ideas. Wait and see what happens when I have Ultimate rule, ultimate power. I got the House, I got the Senate, I got the Supreme Court. I've got everybody on my team sucking on my thing. And you guys are ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big Lee. Big Lee.